Peace and blessings, family. Peace and blessings. This is your brother, Sean Ali, here at Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali. And as always, I thank each and every one of you for tuning in with me and giving me some of your very valuable time. And as always, I pray that this brief message is received in the spirit that I'm striving to deliver it in, which is the spirit of your brother, the spirit of love, and of course, and always, in the spirit and in the name of God. I just wanted to briefly talk about understanding how we can easily and successfully create our abundant life, how you can easily and successfully create your abundant life. And it starts with step one of understanding and answering the question, how long do you want to live? See, when we are looking at life and death, that we are not born to die. Yes, we all will end up transitioning, but we are not born to die. We are not born to grow old. We are not born to be sick. None of that. So when we are looking at sickness, sickness is the door to death. It is impossible for somebody in great health. If you are healthy, it's impossible for you to get sick, which leads to your death. So you avoid your death by maintaining our health. So when we are looking at somebody that thinks they are healthy, the proof is in the pudding. A healthy person does not get sick. Only sick people perish. Now, when we are looking at what causes sickness, when we come out of the womb, when you came out of your mother's, out of the womb of your mother, they examined you. They counted your fingers and your toes. They did the test and they determined if you were healthy or not. And then they handed you to your mother and your father, and they say, here's your perfect baby boy. Here's your perfect baby girl. So what transpired to cause you to not be healthy, to cause you to not be perfect? Lifestyle. Unless we are born with a particular ailment, then we have to create it through our lifestyle. Your lifestyle determines your current health status. Your current health status is dictated from your lifestyle, and your lifestyle is built on the question, how long do you want to live? A lot of us, we'll reach 25, 35, 45 and be like, I didn't know I was going to live this long. Man, I didn't think I was going to see this old age. So we didn't prepare. We lived recklessly, fast paced, here and there. We did not exercise. We did not ensure that we eat right. We didn't ensure that we breathe right. We didn't ensure that we think right. See, because we had no idea that we would live as long as we are living. So when we want to create, see, just like you create your disease, just like you create your sickness, just like you create your death, you have to create your abundant life. Yes, it starts with answering the question, how long do you want to live? And it's not a long time. It's not as long as I can. It's not God until God takes me. No, no, no. You can sit there and you can plan your anniversary for next year. You can sit there and when you are finding a mate, they tell you to ask your potential mate, what's their 5-year plan? What's their 10-year plan? What's your 20-year plan? See, if you have the ability to plan your life for 20 years, you have the ability to plan it up until you die. Man, listen to me, family, listen. In the Quran, for those that practice Islam, in the Holy Quran, Surah 13, Ayat 11, in the middle of verse 11, it says, surely Allah will not change the condition of a people until they first change the condition themselves. So if you are unhealthy, if you are dying, diseased, how do you change your condition first before you even can consider God coming into the picture? Because he said he will not change your condition until you change your condition first. So how do you change your condition from an unhealthy, disease, dying one into one of health, power, and abundant life? It starts with you answering the question, how long do you want to live? See, how long do you want to live? Your lifestyle will be determined by that answer. If you say, I want to live 300 years. See, at Supreme Health and Fitness, all my clients, we are under a 300-year life challenge. Now, I know some of y'all going to tune out at this point. Some of y'all ready to say, brother is crazy. No, we have a 300-year life challenge. See, just like when you in school and you bury your time capsule and then you come back 50 years and you dig it up. See, instead of putting it in the ground, we're going to put it right here. See, we're going to put the idea that I'm going to live. We got a 300-year life challenge. In 300 years, we're going to meet up and party. Are you with that? You have that capability, just like you can plan 5 years, 10 years, or 20 years. That's up to you. If you shorten yourself, that's on you. God has nothing to do with that. See, in the Bible, for those that read and practice the Bible, well, in the beginning of the Bible, Genesis, and God said, and he blessed them to be fruitful, to multiply, to replenish, to subdue, and to have dominion. See, now listen, and then when you put that with the Quran, where Allah says he will not change your condition until you change it first, you have already been gifted with the ability to be fruitful. So how you sit and you got the ability to be fruitful, you got the ability to multiply. How are you destitute and poor when you have the ability to multiply? Then you have the ability to replenish. How can you not replenish yourself? Then you got the power to subdue and the power to have dominion. This means that we have the ability to go into the earth and to subdue and to extract and to have dominion and to use this material as you see fit. Woo! Listen to me, family. Listen. See, we got to understand that your life, when you are created, see, you have that heartbeat. Do you know how hard it is to stop a heart from beating? See, they have what they call medical miracles, where people were dead, damn near dead, or were left for dead. And the doctors were baffled because they, in their medical opinion, they couldn't help these people. They were beyond help. And then when they saw them again, the doctor sat there and said, hold up. What did you do? Listen, look, the doctor will ask you, what did you do? Because I thought you was dead. I gave up on you. So this is your power to create your life. You just have to use the language and the thinking that extends past that 20-year plan. See, when you look at those that reach 65, 70, and 80, see the difference between them and you is they didn't plan. They didn't know they were going to be 80. So they didn't plan. So they starting to break down and deteriorate because they are just going with the flow. But when you have a 20-year plan, listen, some people have said, I'm going to graduate college. I'm going to get this position. I'm going to do this. And in 10 years, I will have X, Y, Z. And in 10 years, in the future, when they walk that 10 years, they bring into existence exactly what they planned. You can do this with your life. You can do this with your life. We have that power and ability to create your own abundant life. Just like you have the ability to create your sickness, just like you have the ability to create your death, you have the ability to create your abundant life. It's up to you. Here at Supreme Health and Fitness, we have solutions. We have the strategies that will help you to do what you want to do with your life. See, for those that study the Nation of Islam and the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and he gave us two beautiful books, How to Eat to Live, Book 1, How to Eat to Live, Book 2. In these books, he taught us that when we used to live, that we died when we were tired of living and we broke the dietary laws, which caused us to suffer disease and sickness and weaknesses and ultimately die. He taught us how to eat to live, that if we ate one meal with at least a 24-hour period in between our meals, that we can start to remove sickness and death. That if we ate one meal every 2 days, one meal every 3 days, that we wouldn't even be sick. That you can start to grow young and you will appear as if you were 16 again. Man, see, so listen, all of that is predicated by your lifestyle. See, that's a lifestyle. How to Eat to Live is a lifestyle. This determines your health status. Your health status determines how long you want to live. But if you answer that question, if you say, I want to live this amount of time, that mindset, that thinking will create in you your lifestyle that will allow you to accomplish what you plan. Why? Because as a man and woman can conceive, we can achieve. So just like everything from the airplanes to the rockets to the cars to the smartphones to this computer that I'm broadcasting to you on now, all of this came from the mind of a man. And surely if we can create all of these marvelous things, we can surely have an effect on our life, because you are not created to get sick. You are not created to grow old and die. You are created to be youthful, to be vibrant, to be strong as long as you want. Man, listen, but it starts with your mindset. You have to know how long you want to live. You have to know how long you want to live. In the same way you can have that 5-year plan, that 10-year plan, that 20-year plan, the same way you can plan your retirement. You can plan your life. You can plan your existence, and then you can go and walk right into it. Man, if you need help, here at Supreme Health and Fitness, we have solutions. We have solutions that will help you to achieve your goal of your abundant life. We have solutions in science based on God. Because without God, we are nothing. We are the people of God. We are the children of God. So God has to be an intricate factor in our growth and development. But as I said in the Quran, Allah will not change your condition until you first change your condition. So if you are unhealthy, if you are sick, you can't just pray to God, because he will not change your condition until you first change it. Well, how do you change it? It starts with a mindset. You have to adopt and develop a healthy mindset, because our body follows our mind. They have a science called psychosomatic disorder. They have a science called psychosomatic disorder. Psycho, your mind, your psyche. Soma, your body. The disorder is the imbalance, because your body follows your mind. So when we don't have a made-up mind, a determined, focused mind, when you don't know how long you want to live, I don't know, as long as I can, then you could die tomorrow. You literally could die tomorrow, because you haven't planned, you haven't prepared, you haven't taken the necessary measures to ensure your health, to ensure that you will be here tomorrow. See, that's the power that God gave us over our life. Everywhere that you have went since you have been an adult, everywhere that you have been, you have wanted to go. You took yourself there. Every job that you had, every car, every apartment, every country, city that you visit, you took yourself there. Every food that you ate, you put it in your mouth. See, that's the power of you over your life. So now, if you want to create abundant life, if you want to create your abundant life, it starts here. And it starts with answering, how long do you want to live? And now, from that answer, your psyche has determined the solution or the idea. Your soma, your body, will follow you into that idea. And it will start to prepare, and you will start to live, and you will start to move. And now you will move right into the successful enjoyment of your abundant life. But that's up to you. If you don't breathe right, if you don't exercise enough, if you don't eat right, if you don't drink right, then you will never be healthy. You will always have an imbalance in your life. You will have a disease or a sickness. Your body will not be able to achieve homeostasis, and surely you will create your premature death. Now, if you change that scenario and you breathe right, you exercise as you are supposed to, you eat to live, you drink, how can you get sick? How can you have an imbalance? Your body is designed. You have an immune system. You have an immune system. Understanding our immune system, how to create health, wellness, and abundant life. You have an immune system that has an answer for any sickness that you can encounter. You have an immune system that has a solution for any sickness that you can encounter. The only way your immune system will not work is if you compromise it. Because when you are born, you are created with a perfectly operating immune system. It's through our lifestyle that compromises our immune system. Now that if you create a compromised immune system, then you have created an imbalance. You have opened the door for your disease, for your sickness. And if you don't close that door, then you will meet your premature death. But that's up to you. Listen, we don't have to die. Enjoy abundant life. Scientific concepts so you and I can build our supreme health. Because with a supreme health, we will be on our way to abundant life. Listen, this is a pathophysiology look at death. I took a look at death when I studied it. And we studied the causes of death. And then we studied the causes of death. And we have the solutions to the causes of death. So as you have this material, you find where your cause of death is. And then you have the solution to eliminate your cause of death. If you can eliminate your cause of death, what are you left with? Listen to me. If we know that there are causes of death, if you can find on there your particular cause of death, if you can eliminate your cause of death, what are you left with? Abundant life. Listen, abundant life, your abundant life, not mine, not your spouse's, not your children, your abundant life. Here at Supreme Health and Fitness, family, we have science and solutions that we want. We can't wait to share with you. We can't wait to say, hey, here's how you create the mindset. Here is how you use the God factory, your brain, to create the mindset that you need to develop the idea for your abundant life. Huh? Listen, we got the family. So I just wanted to come with this brief message, man. Please excuse my excitement, because when we are dealing with life, life is full of energy. It's easily to get excited when you speaking about life and you're speaking about God and we are speaking about achieving abundant life and being healthy and well. This is easily to get excited about. And I hope that some of my excitement is transferred to you. See, because man, listen, this is a beautiful thing. Your brother, here I am, I will be 46 next year. I'm 45 years old. Chronologically, meaning I have been around the sun 45 years, but biologically, see, when you look at my cells and the health status of my cells, biologically, I'm 21. Listen, I'm going backwards because I'm trying to strive to get back to biologically 16. See, that new growth, that regrowth factor, starting over. This is what you can do. And it starts with answering the question, how long do you want to live? Yes, it may sound crazy. It may, but I'm telling you, everything in your life comes from an idea, from your thoughts. You just don't move. You can, if you don't have an idea or a place to go, then you will just be sitting there. Unless you are having convulsions or something like that, your body does not move. Your hands don't flail, your legs don't move. You have to produce a thought that moves your body. So if you want something to drink, you will produce the thought, I'm thirsty, and your legs will move you into the kitchen and your arms will get a cup and you will fill it up with water and you will drink it. See, if you are hungry, your legs will move you to the kitchen. Your arms will prepare the food and you will eat. If you want to achieve abundant life, you produce the thought of how long I want to live, and your legs will move you into abundant life. In your arms, they will move and prepare what you need so that you can be successful, just like in everything else. Man, don't you want that? This is only for those that want abundant life. If you don't, I'm happy. Hey, I'm happy with you want. So, and this is the first thing that I ask all my clients: how long do you want to live? Because that is going to determine your lifestyle. Your lifestyle is going to determine your health. Your health is going to determine how long you live. So see, right there. So when we had this easy solution, now the only thing we have to do is to develop the plan. Answer the question: how long do you want to live? Do you even know? If you say, I don't know, listen to me now. If you say, I don't know, you could potentially die right now because your body isn't prepared. Your mind isn't prepared. That means anything can happen to you. But if you say, I got a plan, see, the same way, look, I'm going to show you real quick. A lot of us can pick out right now the outfit. You can pick out what you are going to wear tomorrow right now. Huh? You got the pants, you got the shirt, you got your jacket, you got your dress, whatever you picking out. See, you can pick it out, right? And then you can wake up tomorrow and you can put on exactly what you pictured today. The same thing with abundant life. You can say, I want to live 300 years, and you can picture how you are going to look in 300 years. And then you can just walk and wake up tomorrow, and wake up tomorrow, and wake up tomorrow, and walk yourself right into abundant life. If you don't believe me, try it. If you don't believe me, try it. What's the worst that can happen? I'm not asking for no money. I'm not selling no nothing. I'm letting you and I know that as a man conceives, we achieve. That according to scripture, Allah will not change your condition until you first change it. So you can pray all you want. You can say, Allah, take the wheel. I'm going to let go, let Allah, all you want. But he said in his book, Surah 13, Ayat 11, he will not change your condition until you first change it. So if you are unhealthy, how do you change the condition of being unhealthy to healthy? You change your mindset. If you are dying, how do you change your condition from a state of death into a state of life? With your mind. How do you do that? You first determine how long you want to live. And then from there, your body will follow you. Your body will follow you just like it has been doing your whole life. When you was a baby, you used to picture pulling yourself up and crawling over there and picking that up and putting it in your, see, the same, we've been practicing this our whole life. Now we will do it in conjunction with abundant life. We will do it in conjunction with healing. We will do it in conjunction with growing young, being powerful, being vibrant. Man, listen, man. It is beautiful to be alive. It is beautiful to be into the frequency of life, because it is either death and we are headed to premature death, or we are on the journey to abundant life. That's the one of two paths, and it is up to us. It's up to you on which path you choose, because you have already been blessed with the ability to be fruitful and multiply. You have already been blessed with the power to replenish and subdue. You have already been given dominion over everything that's on the earth. That's up to you to take control, to accept your own and be yourself so that you can enjoy your abundant life. Right? So family, look, thank you for tuning in to this brief message. And for those that may have questions, for those that want to be on the journey for their abundant life, for those that want to live as long as you want and you need help, feel free to contact us. We are here waiting for you when you are ready. And we will walk together. Man, we will walk together. Let's go and enjoy this journey to abundant life together. Let's laugh together. Let's have fun together. Let's create these moments together. Man, family, thank you all for tuning in. I'm your brother, man. I'm full of life, and I hope and pray that some of this is transferred and transformed to you. And you can feel it, and then it makes you want to go ahead and improve your health, to improve your life, so you can live as long as you want and enjoy your abundant life. So family, I thank you all for tuning in. Remember, scripture says that God will not change your condition until you change it first. He said he places no burden on you heavier than you can bear. So that means if you were born with no burdens, when you came out of the womb, if you were not born with it, that means you created your burden. God didn't do that. Because when you were born, that's when you were born with all of your conditions. That's when you were born, and everything else we create. So the same way we can create sickness, the same way we can create diabetes and lupus and arthritis and sickness, the same way our lifestyle creates these imbalances. It is the same way our lifestyle can heal us, that our lifestyle can make us healthy, that our lifestyle can cause and lead us into the journey of abundant life. Don't you want that? If you do, we have the science. Contact us today when you want to start to be healthy and live today. We are here. Family, I thank each and every one of you for tuning in with me and giving me some of your very valuable time. And as I close out, let me say that if you have went through this day and you have not been able to have and get into the cycle of love, if you haven't had any reciprocating factors to your love, and I mean you haven't had somebody to say you love them, and you haven't heard somebody say they love you, then please accept from your brother my love. No, I don't love everybody, but I love my people because my people are the people of God. So please accept my love. I see how valuable you are. I see how important you are. I see the God in you. So family, have a great night's rest so that you can arise in the morning, be prepared, healed, rejuvenated, restored, and you will be ready to conquer your day, create your heaven, and set yourself in it at once. I leave you as I came. The greeting words of peace. Salam alaikum. Hotep. Black power. Power to the people. Peace.